points in the game.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I bought the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave
See, I would've done
everything.
anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots.
Jason Myers kicking off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers, has us set to get started. And through the snowflakes, we are off from Foxborough. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Patriots
On first down, they go back to Henderson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
a loss of a yard.
Again, it's Henderson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
So anytime Team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
2 yards on the
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Darnold. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seattle.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
At the 40-yard line.
Crazy. It's 5.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
What's that? Crazy. Eddie, what's that? It's 5. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got it at the 7. Diving for the end zone, but he's not going to get the ball across the plane. They're going to mark him just short. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Five. Crazy.
Now, May. That is caught by the tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Crazy.
May to throw again. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Crazy.
To throw now, May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 47 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. May to the air once more. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's May again. And he'll take this one in. Great May. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Patriots will take a 15-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. There he goes, inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, Travion Henderson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Crazy.
Throwing is May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy. 5. Crazy.
May to throw on second down. They'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The 34-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, here we go, throw. Hey, what's that? 5. Here. Crazy.
Here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Finding room at the 35. Game-breaking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. To throw is Darnold. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy...
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
Now the point after drop for Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will up the lead to 5.
Seahawks 20, Patriots 15. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
For a 2-point conversion.
May gonna look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. To throw on first down is Darnold. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Plays and out. It's fourth down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
On down.
Crazy. Yes, sir.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
That's good.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
At the 16-yard
To throw is May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
by Leonard Williams. A loss of 6 yards brings up third and 16.
Let's go, fellas.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Them. It's five. Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try.
38-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Patriots will extend their third quarter lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll run right. Here's Walker. He's got room to the 45. Inside the 35. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks go up by 3. It's 27-24. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Five. Here goes.
On 2nd down, it's May. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Crazy. Five.
They'll go. Here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to have the Pats' first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
47-yard line.
Throwing now is May. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Ball carrier. Tyrese Knight on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Now May. He'll go underneath to Henderson. They get 15 on that game. First down, New England.
A gain of 15 yards.
Off the play fake, here's May. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10.
I hear you, sir. Hey, what's that?
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Travion Henderson. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, a big third down. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
First and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Second and 4.
Once again, it's Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards. Here comes second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Darnold to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On play action, and the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.